Notice how you're feeling. Lift your kneecaps a little bit just to ignite your upper thighs, pelvis in a happy neutral position, tall spine, soften your shoulders down, soft through the face. And we're going to come into a little flow practice that will help to open the shoulders and really give us a nice little stretch through the hips, through the inseam. All right, palms to the heart. Nice deep breath in and a breath out. And just going along with the flow here. Let the flow kind of sweep you up. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, maybe a little back bend. And then bring your hands down behind, interlace your fingers, squeeze your shoulder blades together, bend your knees and come into a forward fold. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, release your hands and just brush them down the backs of both legs. Just a little bit of contact. Hands find the earth, left foot steps back. We're setting up for that same side angle that we just worked on. So right elbow to knee, rotating the heart and belly, left arm up and over by the ear. Feel the stretch. Looking down, bring your hands to the earth. We're gonna kind of walk to the back of the mat as you bend your back knee into a side lunge. We're facing the long edge of the mat. You could also come down into Skandasana, sitting on your heel as your right toes lift. This gives the inseam a nice little stretch. From here, just lean into your hands. We're gonna take a wide-legged forward fold facing that long edge, toes facing that edge as well. Come on down, take a breath. And out. Half lift, toes out, heels in, bend your knees, and rise up gently as you straighten the legs into your 5-pointed star. And then find your warrior two facing the front of the mat. Inhaling. Exhale, back left hand tucks behind the body, flip up your right palm, and take a reverse warrior. And we'll cartwheel all the way around. Hands find the earth. Keeping left hand down, this same twist. Twist to the right, bend knee side. And then hand down, step back plank. And we'll lower the knees to stand up on the knees, reaching the arms up. Exhale, hands to the low back. Press in, elbows cozy together as your heart opens. Tip your head back just a little bit. And then come to a neutral position. Take your hands behind, interlace, squeeze your shoulders. And we're gonna sit back towards the heels as the arms lift. Taking a breath here. Slowly sitting up. Releasing the hands, bring your hands forward, downward facing dog. And the left leg will lift up. We close this little flow with a bit of strength. We're gonna bend that knee, bring the knee to nose as you round the back and lean forward just a little bit. And then send that leg back up, 3-legged dog. And then we step between the hands with that foot. Through a lunge position, step forward from here, half lift. Exhale, fold. And root to rise all the way up, palms touch. And exhale, palms to the heart. So kind of a fun little flow there. Just notice where you're feeling it in your body, what parts are activated. And noticing if you were able to just kind of dissolve into the movements without overthinking too much. We'll practice again on the other side. Inhale, sweeping up with or without a little back bend, it's your choice. And then come to center, bring your hands down, interlace, squeeze your shoulders, open your chest, inhale. And then bend your knees as you glide into your forward fold, keeping that openness through your chest. Nice. From here, we're going to release the hands and brush them down the backs of the legs, nice and slow, just feels nice. Hands to the earth. Step your right foot back, warrior two stance, but we're coming into extended side angle. So the elbow to the knee, open your heart and belly to the side wall, arm up and over by the ear as you press into the edge of your back foot. Great, looking down, hands find the earth. We're gonna come into our side lunge towards the back of the mat. You could stay in a half lift, or you could sit on your heel as you find the depth. Resting on your fingertips. And then lean into your hands to come up with a little bit of support. Stay facing that long edge and come into a wide-legged forward fold. Great. Half lift, toes out, heels in, bend your knees and glide up as you straighten the legs into your five-pointed star. Expand. And then warrior two towards the front to the mat, looking over your left fingertips, front knee bent. Right arm comes behind, flip your front palm and lean to the back of the mat. And then cartwheel out of this and down into a lunge position. Right hand stays down, left arm comes up, twist. One of my favorite twists, just has a satisfying feel to it. Yes. Hands down, step back, plank pose. Feel the strength in your belly. And then lower your knees to stand up. And we'll take the hands to the low back. Using the low back for support, but feel your chest and your heart open as you tip your chin up. And then neutralize, take the hands behind, interlace, squeeze your shoulders. And we'll sit back on the heels as the arms lift, keeping that open sensation through the chest. Inhale, sitting up. We'll take the hands in front and find our downward facing dog. Breathing in and out. Closing with our strength move here. Right leg comes up high. And then we're going to bend the knee to nose, rounding the back, lean over the wrists. Then send that leg back up, three-legged dog. And then step through, lunge. And all the way through and up, half lift. Exhale, fold. Root to rise all the way up, palms touch. And exhale, bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, and just take a moment here to just appreciate yourself and your efforts. We call this a practice for a reason, because we're not striving for any kind of perfection. We're just being in the flow with our bodies, not in any sense of resisting. One more breath here, just really noticing how you're feeling. Nice, and then release, and we'll shake it off. Maybe take a little sip of water here. And then we'll come into just a fun little bit to get some circulation through the body. So we're going to bring the feet wide, toes out, heels in. And this one is called IYT. And it's because we make an I shape with the arms. And then we bring the palms together, bend the knees, and come down. And then we make a Y shape with the arms and bring the palms together and come down. And then lastly, we make a T shape and bring the hands together and come down. So I, and down, and then into our Y, and down, and into your T. And these kinds of repetitive movements are good for the brain as well. You're finding these patterns, And you're bringing in a little bit of circulation into our T. A little bit of circulation into the upper body, I. And Y. And T. And let's do 3 more rounds. I. And Y. And T. Up. And Y. And T. And last one. Coming down, and then as you come up here, interlace your hands and we'll come into windmill pose. So we're going to lean one way, doesn't matter which way. Come on down, try not to skin your knuckles on the mat, and come on up. So a big windmill motion with your body. Inhaling up, exhaling as you come down. One more this way. And then switch directions, other way. Exhaling down and just feel that connection to the air element. We've had so much water and so much moisture that it just feels nice to connect to air element. 2 more rounds here. Keeping an eye on your fists will help to stabilize you. Nice. And then next time you come all the way up, just releasing your hands, turn your palms away from each other and slowly fan them down. Bring your feet closer together and your hands on your belly. Eyes closed or a soft gaze on the floor ahead of you for stability. And just a couple breaths here just to feel that energy and feel your heart beating. Wonderful ways to bring in circulation to the body. Last breath. And out.